Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to our page. It's CWMC Convoy to Moses, and I'm here at Old Trafford as usual to bring you an update on the Super Sunday clash between Man United and Arsenal. It's kind of difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend. It's kind of difficult to expect anything good from this, from our current team, with our performance like getting hammered by 4 goals to 0 by Crystal Palace. I was just expecting a draw against Crystal Palace, but hey, we got hammered by 4 goals to 0. So like, hey, what should we expect playing against Arsenal at Old Trafford? Looking at their performance this season, their form, they scored 60 goals this season. They've scored more than 3 or 4 goals in more than 10 games this season. And looking at Man United, we've considered 55 goals, 81 goals in all competition, 55 goals in the Premier League. So it's kind of difficult. I don't know what to expect in today's game. Let me know what you think. I'm just going to be here and keep you updated on whatever happens before and after the game. As it's Convo with Moses, I'm just going to have some conversation with some of the fans, take their opinion before and after the game. If you come into Old Trafford and you come into the East End stand, you can just pass by and just have a little chat with me. I'm going to be here. It's CWMC Convo with Moses. Stay tuned. So we are here today with my friend for the Super Sunday clash between Man United and Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not expecting anything big from today's game. What's your expectation? What's your prediction?
Well, the thing is, with Arsenal, Manchester United actually always turn up against Arsenal. So I feel like today will be a tough game. But at the end of the day, I feel like Arsenal will win. We'll get the 3 points today. The next thing, just hope City drop points and win the league this year.
But we always turn up against Crystal Palace, but we just got hammered by 4 goals to 0.
I couldn't
just
believe
last
that.
Monday.
Last thing with Man United, they're just hot and cold. Just depends what United are going to turn up today.
Looking at Arsenal, yeah, even though Arsenal, they always struggle like to win at Old Trafford, but you can see their form. They've scored more than 60 goals this season, and we are at -3.
They always score. Realistically, I feel like today will probably be a draw, to be honest. But it is what it is. I'm still proud of Arsenal this year, though, to be honest. I'm still proud of us.
Yeah, I'm still proud of us now. I think every
might win the league. But I feel like every United fan wants Arsenal to win the league.
Exactly.
It's a bit boring now. City keep winning the league for to be 4 years in a row. It's boring now. Everyone wants Arsenal to win the league, surely.
What do you have to say about Erik ten Hag?
Erik ten Hag. I like him. I want him to stay at United even longer.
You want him to stay at United?
I need him to stay at United even longer. Because I need Arsenal just to keep coming second, first, like every single year now.
I'm not going to lie. I really want him to stay. But like with the rate that we're losing 4-0 to Crystal Palace, 3-0 to Boston. Yeah, we have new owners, but like they're changing the board. Like they've changed a lot of people from the board. Yeah. Is Erik ten Hag the main man to take us?
But who else is out there?
That's the main problem.
Exactly. I don't think there's too many good managers out there nowadays. So realistically, keep Ten Hag for a couple more years. At least let us win the league, then you can sack Ten Hag and get someone else in.
Have you ever considered De Zerbi?
I personally, even for Brighton this year, I don't think he's done too well, to be honest. I feel like Brighton are just falling down a little bit now, yeah.
But you should consider that they've sold most of their like key players. They've sold
a lot of people injured, don't they? Yeah. I don't know, to be honest. I'd say keep Ten Hag for a couple more years, because obviously new owners now, obviously more money now, buy players, and maybe, you never know. Look what happened with Arteta. First 2 years, we're finishing at 8th in the league. Now look at us. We're going to win the league this year, I'm telling you.
4-0. 4-0 to Arsenal.
Okay, put it this way. I'm confident, but I'm also not confident because of the history here. If we do win, I think it'll be by a big margin, 3 or 4 goals. So I'll personally go 4-1.
I'm not gonna lie, I support United, but I'm not expecting like any big win today. Because with Crystal Palace, I was expecting even a draw against Crystal Palace, but we got hammered by 4 goals to 0. And looking at your form this season, I'm not gonna lie, I prefer you Arsenal win the league instead of Man City. What do you have to say about Erik ten Hag? Like our manager, do you think our manager is the main problem, or is the playing body?
Personally, so a lot of people talk about what's going on around the club and the owners. That stuff is important. We've been through something similar in the past. But if the manager himself, who his job is literally to get the best out of his players, if he's not doing that, then he's got to go, in my opinion.
I think United's more than the problem is more than Ten Hag. It's been from the top. United's been a problem for years. You've had good managers here, Van Gaal, Mourinho. And I think now with the changes that you're going to do, I think in the next few years United will be up. I personally think Ten Hag's not good enough, in my personal opinion. But the problem is not just him; it's more than Ten Hag for sure.
So how many United squad? How many players from United do you think can get into your starting 11?
None.
Not even one. Not even Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno can go on our bench. I'll talk about Bruno. I think he's very good at what he does in terms of final third. In terms of overall play, I don't rate him. I don't think he's good.
I like Bruno. I forgot about Bruno. That's one thing that Arsenal don't have. We don't have we have amazing players, Saka, Ødegaard, Rice, but a X-factor player with havoc. Bruno can just create something out of nothing, and that's the type of player we need. But
so not even Kobe Minu, not against you get
Kobe.
I feel like good player, but you've crowned him too early.
Yeah.
We've really today's the big test. You're playing against the big dogs today. Got Declan Rice and Thomas Partey.
Yeah.
So hey,
the real Africans in town. The real Africans in our parties here, yeah.
Thanks. What's your prediction for today's game before we get into the conversation?
Bro, I'm saying 2-1 Man United.
2-1 Man United?
Yeah.
We're playing against Arsenal, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying 2-1. 2-1 to Man United.
And who's going to score for United?
Who?
This confidence.
Who? I'm saying Rasmus Højlund's going to score today. He's got to score today. And I want young Kobe to score today, man. I think he deserves it, to be fair.
Kobe, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Playing Arsenal, second on the table with 83 points. United with 8 on the table. Like, I think the worst since Alex Ferguson left.
We can beat them, man.
We can beat them.
Yeah, we can beat them. We can beat them. We can beat them.
What do you have to say about the manager? Like, do you think the problems we're having at the club, do you think it's the manager getting beaten 3-0 by Bournemouth, losing 4-0 to Crystal Palace, losing 2-1 to...
We've been saying the manager, yeah, for the past, what? Since Fergie left, yeah, we've been saying the manager for the past 10 years, yeah? 10, 11 years, yeah?
10, 11 years.
Yeah? Cool, safe then. Mourinho said, yeah, there's players there, what he didn't want at Man United when he was there, bro. It take the manager, bro, it's the players. Like Radcliffe said, Joe, no one ain't safe at Man United. There's only 4 players I think were safe. That's Kobe, Garnacho, Rasmus Højlund, and Martinez. That's it. Everybody else, mate, up for sale.
Everyone should go, yeah?
Everybody, bro. Apart from them players I just said, bro.
No, Onana's been good since...
Me not like Onana, banana. Me not like him. Me not like him. I don't like Onana. He's a good goalkeeper, but it's not the goalkeeper we want, bro. Like, you got rid of the guy. He's a top clean sheet, yeah, last season. You got rid of him. Why would you do that? And then you got this idiot here. Pre-season, the man's coming out and getting chipped in goal, bro. Nah, that ain't the keeper we want, bro. We need somebody who's good with their hands, who can save shots, bro. You know what I mean?
And what about Sancho? What do you have to say about Sancho? Is he going to come back to Old Trafford, even if Ten Hag is still here?
I'd love him to come back, I would. But I don't think he'll come back, though, because if Ten Hag's still there, I don't think he'll come back, which is kind of bad, to be fair. But I want him to come back, to be fair.
You want him to come back?
He's a good player. He's a very good player.
And then, like, if Ten Hag is to go, which manager do you think is supposed to come in? Because, like, looking at the managers, I don't think anyone is that available.
Well, Zidane's learning English, innit? So,
do you think he's going to come? Because he's made it point blank that he doesn't want to come to the English Premier League.
Well, he's learning English for some reasons. What are you learning English for?
Maybe you want to coach the national team?
I probably would. I'll take Carlo Ancelotti, to be fair. The Real Madrid manager.
Ancelotti.
I'll take him still. Yeah, I'll take him. 100%.
We've been linked with Thomas Tuchel, Graham Potter, and Gary Southgate.
Southgate?
Colgate. Yeah, Southgate.
What, Colgate?
Southgate.
No, Colgate, blood. But the man don't know what he's doing. Bro, you can't be managing the England team, so what you gonna do at Man United, bro? You can't be winning the cup, bro? Nah, we don't need him. Nah. No. I'd rather keep Ten Hag.
You rather keep Ten Hag?
Yeah, I'll pay him out of my own pocket. I keep Ten Hag.
And then with the signings, like, yeah, if we to get most of the players out, we have to, like, bring in some new squad in. Which players do we want to bring in the centre back before?
I don't even know. I know we're linked to, like, that's his name, Michael Elise.
Yeah,
Elise from Crystal Palace. I love him all day, bro.
Elise, Eze, they are so good.
All day. I love Elise all day. Who else? Trying to think. I don't know.
Todibo, centre back. Have you thought of Todibo?
He's a good player, you know. Yeah, I'll take him as well. But I think, yeah,
Frankie definitely need someone.
De Jong.
Is he gonna come to United? Of course, we've been looking for De Jong for about 2 seasons now.
Yeah, I like De Jong still, but I think we should look to the youth.
Because for me, if you ask me, the midfield, it seems like we love Kobe Menu. Casemiro has tired legs. Eriksen is dead. Scott McTominay.
If I was Ten Hag, yeah, what I'd do, yeah, make Kobe go up front a bit more, make him attack a bit more, yeah, and then buy somebody, yeah, who's young, strong, fit, yeah, that could cover him, yeah. Cause Casemiro, what are you doing, bro? First season he was good. Then this season, bro, yeah, like you got no legs. Like I bet he's playing at the back today, innit?
He's playing the back at all.
I
love the way he gets at
it. Yeah. Put me at centre back. Yeah, I'll show you what time it is.
We're playing Arsenal.
We are
8th on the table. Arsenal second on the table with 83 points, and they've scored like 60 goals. They have 60 goals plus, and we have -3 goals. Comparing the statistics, what's your prediction for today's game like?
4-0 United.
Yeah! United! I like the way you said 4-0. Let me tell you one funny thing here. We played Crystal Palace last night.
Don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about that.
And I was expecting a draw, but we got hammered by 4 goals to 0. And we're having like the same lineup, probably. The same lineup.
Bro, don't worry about that. This is a big game. The players are going to be up for it. Arsenal, I'm never scared of them, bro. I don't care what no one says, man. Listen,
You're not scared of
today. Never. This is Man United. This badge, bro. It's more than that Gunners stuff. Forget about that, bro.
I love this confidence here. I love this confidence, and I wish we can beat Arsenal with this kind of confidence. But looking at performance this season, who is to be blamed? Like there's a lot of people, a division among the fans. Some people are blaming the playing body, some people are blaming the manager, and some people are blaming like the main owners of the club. Who do you blame?
It's everyone, bro. You can't just blame one person. You know, you can say Ten Hag's been a bit shaky, but at the same time, the players on the pitch, they have to perform, man. It's their job. They're getting paid big money, so you can't blame the manager all the time. So I think it's a mixture of everyone. You know what I mean?
Everyone. So would you stick with Ten Hag till next season, or would you want him to go on? Would you want to go after the season?
I don't know, man. I'd say keep him for a bit, give him till Christmas, and see what happens.
Christmas?
Yeah, obviously we got Ineos coming in now, so if they can change stuff, you never know. But I say give him a few more months. There's no one out there that's actually gonna change us properly. There's no one out there that's a stand-up contender. So just keep him for a bit and then see what happens, man.
So as you said about the squad, you mentioned about the squad, like the squad that's supposed to take accountability of the performance. How many players do you think are good enough to play for United?
Dalot, Bruno Fernandes, Martinez, Højlund, Mainu. That's about it.
That's it. And then if you have to bring like 5 players, maybe 3 centre back, three in the defense, 2 in the midfield, and probably maybe 2 up front. Which players will you bring in?
Todibo from Nice.
Yeah, Todibo.
I'll bring in Barella. I'm realistic, but I'll bring him in. I'll bring in Ivan Toney up front because we need 2 strikers. Yeah, that's probably all I'll bring in. And Olise as well.
In the midfield, are you content with our midfield? Because it looks like Kobe Mainoo is all look like realistic midfielder with Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro, like, obviously he's not reliable. Eriksen is not reliable. Scott McTominay is not reliable as well.
Obviously we want Frankie de Jong, but I don't think it's going to happen. But that'll be the dream signing, you know what I mean? We wanted him for a few years now. If he comes in, that'll be good.
So, Sancho, let me ask you about Sancho. Looking at his performance at Dortmund, the Champions League season is almost over, like the season is almost over. If Ten Hag is still here, would you want Sancho to come back to Old Trafford? If Ten Hag is still here?
I'll take it. If he's here, it's up to him. If he's going to come here and buckle down and do his thing, bring him in. But if not, he can stay at Dortmund and just be a Dortmund legend.
Yeah, Dortmund legend. Thank you so much for doing this, bro.
No worries,
Thank
man.
you. Enjoy again, bro. Cheers. Glory United. Go United. What was your prediction?
I can't lie. I'd love to say we're going to win, but I'm thinking 1-1 or 2-2. It's going to be a draw.
1-1 or 2-2.
A win or draw for me is spectacular because I don't want Arsenal to win the league.
You don't want Arsenal to win the
My
league?
job today is for Arsenal to lose that league. That's my job today, yes.
And you want City to win the league?
I'm a London Man United fan, innit? So
I'm London as well.
But all my friends are Arsenal fans. Do you get me? I don't want to be going, so I need them to lose, honestly.
But I'm not going to lie, I'd rather prefer like to see Arsenal win the league instead of seeing City. I'd rather see Arsenal win the league instead of seeing City win the league for the 4th time in a row.
Do you know what
it's just like the Serie A.
Yeah.
It's just like Serie A.
But do you know what it is, yeah? I've seen City dominate. It doesn't hurt me anymore. As long as Pep is here, they're going to keep dominating us. So I don't care about City winning. I don't want Arsenal to win it because it will show that Arsenal have sat down, let City dominate us, and then now they're going to start.
Arsenal and City, who do you want to win the league?
None.
If you had to
Obviously, one has to win the league.
0. Cancel the league, bro.
I know his answer. He just doesn't want to.
Cancel the league, bro. Cancel the league.
I'm not going to lie, I would prefer to see Arsenal win the league.
I'll let Man City win it and then they get charged with all them 115 charges and they get stripped.
Illegitimate Premier Leagues, illegitimate Champions League.
For years, man. It's not fair, man. Where's the FFP, man? Bring them out.
Guardiola's a cheat. Everywhere he goes, he cheats. Barcelona.
We're going to play them on 25th in the FA Cup final.
Yeah. Oh, that one we're losing.
We're losing,
We're going to win, bro.
I love the way you're being realistic with me. I love the way you're being realistic.
Win,
like
that one. There's no chance. I don't think there's a chance we win that game.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched City play Real Madrid here. It made me feel like they're playing a championship team. Real Madrid looked like a championship team.
Do you know what I'm saying? They dominated.
They got like dominated 100% from start to the end.
The Real Madrid are just lucky they have that spirit in them, but City dominated them. Do you know what I'm saying? But us, we don't have any hope. Honestly, man. Ten Hag, get him out of here.
Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out?
Ten Hag out. I was his biggest fan when we signed him, but now I need him to go because he's been here 2 years and I'm not seeing any sort of football. Like we can't even string together 10 passes. And the odd time we do, they'll clip it up and put it on Twitter. Oh, Man United 10 Hag ball. What? Because it happens once in every 20 games. Come on, man.
This is probably our worst season since Alex Ferguson left. The worst we had was like 2013, 2014 under David Moyes. We finished 7th on the table with 64 points. And even this season, even if we win the last 3 games, we cannot even get 64 points. The best we can get is 63 points, and it's highly impossible.
So why keep him? You know, why keep him? Look at the numbers he's telling me.
So
how could we keep him?
So if you're to get rid of Ten Hag, who will you bring in? That's the main thing.
Thiago Motta. Not many people know about what Motta's doing right now at Bologna, but he's playing real football, attacking football, possession football, and it's good football. Do you know what I'm saying? So I want a new manager, a hippie. You know these managers are hippies. They want to try new things. I want new stuff. So Motta's my guy, man. Honestly.
Motta, I'm really excited. So let me ask you, if you're to bring in a defender, a centre midfielder, and one striker, who will you bring in?
That's a very good question. Defender, I can't lie. I'm going for De Ligt. If we're gonna throw the money at anyone, throw it at De Ligt, man. He's young, he's a leader. He was captain when he was 18 at Ajax. Yeah. We need leaders like that in our team.
Okay, so in the midfield, who will you bring in?
Midfield, does it have to be realistic or can I just say?
No, it just has to be realistic because obviously it seems like Bruno Fernandes and Kobe Mino are only our realistic midfielders at the moment.
I'm not even a fan of Bruno Fernandes, by the way. I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
that guy's dead. But if I had to pick, it would be Frankie de Jong. I know we nearly got him like 2 years ago. I'll try again for him.
You've gone for de Jong again. Yes. We've been looking for de Jong for almost like 4 seasons now.
I want him. I want Frankie de Jong. Yeah. He's a unicorn of a footballer.
So he's the man, yeah?
Yeah, man. He's the one that's going to make Kobe Menu into a better player and hopefully just get Bruno out of here, man. Bruno, he just loses the ball, honestly.
And then up front, who will you bring in?
Up front, It needs to be a different striker to Højlund because it looks like Højlund is more of a poacher where he hugs onto he holds the ball up. Yeah, he's not really a footballer. So I would go for up top. That's a hard question, you know. Who's doing? Do you know what? I'll take that guy, Gyökeres at Sporting Lisbon.
Sporting Lisbon,
yeah.
Gyökeres, yeah.
The blonde guy, Swedish,
yeah.
Striker.
Another Scandinavian.
Real striker. Yeah, man. He'll score goals, I can't lie.
We played Arsenal today at Old Trafford. What's your prediction? I'm just going to take your prediction like one after. What's your prediction?
Honest to God, 3-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal?
The way the team's looking is not too good with certain few people missing, but gonna say 2-0 United.
3-0 United?
Yeah.
I would say 3-2 United.
3-2 United as well, mate.
3-2 United. So like we all know how bad the club is at the moment, and there's a lot of division among the club, among the fans. Some people want the manager to stay in charge till next season. Some people want the manager to leave.
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
What, the manager?
Yeah.
Well, he's seen how much time Arteta got with Arsenal. So it's probably better that they actually keep him on, replace the shit players with the better players, and they might have a bit of a chance, you know. Yeah. Because they have a good squad and everything like that, but like there's too many egos. That's the only thing.
Yeah, and I think we keep him because it's a project at the end of the day, isn't it? Like we need to rebuild. We've got everyone in the hierarchy of the club out, so it's now time to start getting the better players in.
So Ten Hag in?
Yeah.
I'd say Ten Hag in too. He's using CDMs as centre backs and all. He needs more time. He needs better players. And he needs to get a full squad to try and do what he can do. Yeah. I would say.
So are you Ten Hag in out?
I'm Ten Hag in. I agree with the boys. I think look at Arteta at Arsenal. You know he got his chance, and look at the team he has now. You know.
So if you are to bring in like centre backs, we need centre backs obviously, and we need midfielders and strikers as well. So if you bring 2 centre backs, 2 midfielders, and maybe 1 striker, who will you bring in?
2 centre backs. I would take Anderson from Crystal Palace.
Yeah, from Crystal Palace.
Yeah, and honest to God, mate, I would take Mark Gay as well. Them 2 boys, they're like Crystal Palace, a decent enough team on paper. Them 2 boys would do all right. And then what's the other position?
Midfield. We need maybe 2 in midfield. Yeah.
Midfield. I think United could do Nico Barella. You know, there's a wee bit of creativity.
And then up front, who will you bring in?
Up front, I would take for United. I think they need Benjamin Sesko.
Okay.
I think he'd be pretty decent.
He's from Crystal Palace. I would bring in.
I thought he was saying striker there.
Yeah, but he's just he ripped us apart last week. So obviously very, very good. But for centre back, your wee man Taribo from Nice. Yeah, he's very, very good, and it seems outstanding. Like.
And then midfield, who will you bring in?
Midfield. I don't know. We need sort of yeah, and something like a bit of creativity about him, like.
That's exactly who they need. Nico Barella's a fucking lethal player. Like I don't know how anybody hasn't snapped them up already.
So who will you bring in, like defender?
Defender, I would say maybe Militao, maybe from.
Real Madrid.
Yep. And then striker. Not too sure. I don't think we really need a striker. I think we need someone to pair up with a.
I think Højlund is good enough.
I think he needs a bit of help. Like he doesn't get enough service that he needs. So I think if he got a bit of service, we wouldn't need anyone.
We need the creative players.
Yeah. So if we got someone to help him and give him the ball, he'd be good. Like.
So let's see. What's his name? Jadon Sancho, who went to Dortmund. Obviously, we all know what happened. Would you want him to come back to the club if Ten Hag is still here, or you just want him?
Mate, let's be honest.
Get Jadon Sancho out. He's useless. He's not good enough for the Premier League. He's all right in Germany when he was load of time and space in the ball. He's not good enough for the Premier League. Get your man Frimpong and we need to get Frimpong in. We need to get defenders in. We need to get strikers in. We need to get midfielders in. We need to get all them players in. Back Ten Hag. Yes, exactly. Up the Celts. Exactly. Get Frimpong in. You know, we need to back the manager and just stick behind him. Like, look at Arteta at Arsenal. The fans stuck behind him, and look at him now. You know, like Arteta wasn't a big name or a big manager, and now he's doing well at Arsenal. I think.
Personally, I think what they should do is they need to get Darren Ferguson in, son of Alex Ferguson. He's doing an exceptional job at Peterborough.
Mate, that's exactly what we need to do.
Under the tutelage of his father, I think that's what we need. I think we're utterly proud of him if he does that. That's what I think. Right, boys? Thank you.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1, yes. They will take an early lead, but we'll come back, and I'm sure we're going to score and spoil their party for them.
Yeah, so let me ask you, if you want us to play 1-1 with Arsenal, who would you want to win the league between Arsenal and Man City?
No one cares about City. They're irrelevant. You know, they think they are rivals, but they are not. We've had the biggest beef with Arsenal more than with Man City. So Man City are irrelevant. Yeah. Arsenal cannot be allowed to win the title ahead of us. So I don't care about City. They're irrelevant. Okay. You know, they're a fraud. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, this is the big game. We've got to smash Arsenal.
Okay. So we're obviously playing Arsenal, Man City again in the FA Cup final as well. Are you going to charge that one as well? Do you think somebody's irrelevant?
No, that one we've got to make sure that we bring back the pegging rights to the red side of Manchester.
And is that possible?
It is very possible. I mean, remember when we played them in the derby, we went 1-0 ahead. So this time we just got to get our tactics right, and we can pull off this result, definitely.
So there's a division among the fans, like some people are Ten Hag in it and some people are Ten Hag out. Where do you stand?
Well, with Ten Hag, he's never been my favourite. He's never been my favourite. I mean, I think we let Oli go too early. Ten Hag, he hasn't really shown his style, how he, what he wants to do. But I'm not saying sack him now. But he's not my favourite. Maybe give him another season. Let's see what he can do.
Okay. And then a lot of people saying like the players, obviously, like we've all seen how shit they are. Yeah. We really need like centre backs. We need midfielders, and we need a striker. Who would you bring in as a centre back?
We definitely need to get centre backs back in. I mean, Varane, John Evans. Yeah, they've played at the top of the game, but I think it's time to bring fresh legs at the back.
And who do you bring in? Who do you recommend?
Oh, I don't know.
And in the midfield, who will you come in?
Midfield, at the moment.
Or up front?
I would probably go back to Tottenham and get James Maddison in.
James Maddison, yeah.
Yeah, bring him to United. We should have got him when he was at Leicester. Exactly. Yeah.
I still think we're going to lose. Seeing Casemiro at the back, he needs to get rid of Casemiro and put in Amrabat. I think he should have started Amrabat at the back.
And what was your prediction, do you think?
My prediction, I have belief in United. I'll give them like a 1-0 win.
A 1-0 win over Arsenal?
Over Arsenal, yeah.
Have you seen the Arsenal start 11?
You need belief. If you don't have belief in football, what do you have? That is true.
Belief that kills you in football as well.
I believe because we just played Crystal Palace and I was like hoping to get a draw against Crystal Palace, not even a win. And we get hammered by 4 goals against Crystal Palace. Are you Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out?
Ten Hag. Out. I say out.
Ten Hag out? Yeah, I'd say out. And who will you replace Ten Hag with if you want it out?
Tuchel.
Thomas Tuchel?
Tuchel, yeah.
Oh my God.
Thomas Tuchel, yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that, to be fair. I'll be honest.
Thomas Tuchel to come to
class.
He was a Bayern.
I was the biggest fan, Ten Hag's biggest fan, but we don't have a style of play. Yes, we have injuries, but a style of play is a minimum you need. These players, Rashford for example, he will do nothing again today. Nothing again today. You'll see it, I'm telling you, nothing again today.
So if you have to sign like a striker to help Rasmus Højlund up front, which striker will you bring in?
If it was down to me, I would have picked Harry Kane. We should have went all in and got Harry Kane, but we didn't get Harry Kane. But now, with the current situation we're in, maybe Victor Gyökeres from Sporting, Osimhen possibly as well. Yeah.
Ivan Toney as well. Ivan Toney's a good shot.
And then in the centre back, we're just talking about Casemiro playing in the centre back. Even today with John Evans, who will you bring in? Because obviously we need someone in.
We need someone. If Martinez, he needs a partner. If he can stay fit He needs a partner. If not, he has to go as well. Because he can't have another season where he plays 13 games.
We have Tyrone Malacia. He's not even played a single game this season.
Well, I don't want to get started on Malacia. I think we've got big issues obviously with Malacia anyway. Yeah, I don't want to get started on him. But we need someone like, what's that guy from Nice's name? That's the one. Yeah, we need someone like him in the team, man. But it's not
in the midfield because it seems like Bruno Fernandes and Kobe Mino are only like reliable midfielders.
Another one we should have signed Declan Rice. Another one we should have went in for. Even Arsenal. Ten Hag spoke about him in the press conference. But I don't know really who else is it? From Benfica? What's his name? Is it Ruben? Not Ruben Neves, man. What's his name?
Is it solid?
What's that guy? It's Portuguese.
It's Portuguese.
I'm sure.
We'll be United, yeah. We go be United. We're gonna win today.
yeah, man. See, that's the hope we need, innit? But midfield, I'd even take someone like James Ward. I would have taken James Ward-Prowse, Cole Palmer, any one of these players. We don't need any big names because it's not working. Michael Elise is another one we need. Even Eze.
He's obviously coming to Old Trafford.
You know what I mean?
Like box-to-box midfielder. That's literally it. A box-to-box midfielder. That's what we need.
Sit with Kobe Mainoo. We need definitely that, man. I want to get started on the goalkeeper. I think we need a new goalkeeper as well.
Onana is not.
I
think he's been good since like he came from.
What are you watching? What are you seeing?
Getting rid of.
What are you seeing?
Getting rid of David was the worst
Don't
decision.
lie to me. My eyes don't lie to me.
If you listen to the manager's interview after the game, you see like, yeah, definitely you're watching something different.
The manager, of course he has to back him. It's the same with Anthony. He has to back Anthony because he spent so much money on him. You look at Onana, he's the most unorthodox keeper in the world. I've never seen anything like that in my life, man. Seriously, man. Onana is not good. His distribution is poor. He gets the ball, he has the ball here. He'll stand out with his backside out like this. Don't know what he's doing, and it's true, man. I've seen it week in. My eyes don't lie to me. Week in, week out, man. My eyes don't lie to me, man. I'm telling you, man. I appreciate it, man.
Enjoy, yeah.
But yeah,
2-1 United.
Are you Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out?
Fuck it, man. We got him, innit? What can we do? We got the bold guy, man. He's here.
So you want to stick with him for next season, yeah? You want to keep him to next season?
No, I don't want him. I don't want him next season.
You don't want him?
No.
And who will you bring in to replace him?
Zidane, Jose Mourinho, someone that wants to win it.
Zidane doesn't want to come to England. And Jose Mourinho, his style of play, is he not backwards?
Yeah, it's true. But we can take Tuchel as well. Tuchel.
Thomas Tuchel.
He's right.
I'm not gonna lie. With Thomas Tuchel, Gareth Southgate, or who else is the back? One midfield and one attacker to United. Who will you bring in?
Bro.
Arsenal.
Winning.
Uncle. You might not make it out, Uncle. I'm telling you. You need to make sure you get your retirement, Uncle. Take that off, Uncle.
So, which one centre back will you bring to United? Which one centre back will you sign? If you to sign one player?
I don't know. Maybe Tadio.
And then midfield?
In the midfield, we need someone strong in the midfield, man. Maybe De Jong. I think De Jong.
How many Arsenal players do you think can make it to our starting 11? How many players?
None. I don't want none of them.
None of them?
None of them.
Right, that's quite strong.
My prediction today is a 2-1 score, okay? Now, it's going to be very, very close. We could be 1-0 down for a very long time. Scott McTominay might have to equalise, but it will be a 2-1 finish.
I think Highland will get a goal as well, yeah?
So before you go, I'm just asking people, are you Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out?
Oh, Ten Hag in.
Oh, Ten Hag in.
Give him one more year. You know why? Look at the injuries we've had this year. No one has ever had this. No manager has ever had this ever in the history of any manager in Europe. 65, 67. Nah.
The combination of our centre backs,
Our combination is ridiculous. Look at one of our best seasons, right? When we had Vidic and Ferdinand, we were so solid because they were always paired together forever. We have nobody to do that, right? When we get a solid centre back line with a good goalkeeper who faces a lot of shots, we have a good chance.
Yeah, we should have never got rid of the hair.
Never.
I like Onana, but he does face too many shots. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
If I face 500 shots, I would concede 500, okay?
That's why you're not in the boost.
He's in the piece.
He faces 500 and concedes.
Since January, he's faced 317 and we've conceded 81 goals in all competition, 55 goals in the Premier League. And at the moment, we are -3. And Arsenal has 60 goals in the Premier League. That's what makes it so difficult to play Arsenal.
They're so good in attack, but their defence is also so good. Their defence is so solid compared to ours. But their defenders aren't just defending, they're scoring. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, Maguire has scored for us, but the difference is they're solid in defence. We need a solid defence who always are present.
Ten Hag in. No Tuchel.